Spill.
I'm very angry.
Teen dating threatens a family. NCIS, Tuesdays on CBS.
You better be my husband or you're in big trouble. I'm so happy to see you.
Well, I should go away more often.
Yeah, I didn't expect you home until this afternoon.
Well, there's only so much horse shopping you can do in 1 week. Besides, when I got your message about your mother's radiation, I wanted to be here for moral support.
You are a good husband, Holden Snyder. But actually, she sent me packing. She said I had better things to do with my time than hold her hand.
Oh, I guess she's back to her usual self, huh?
She did say that she was going to be in a foul mood and that she'd rather take it out on her driver than me.
Well, that's considerate.
After the week I've had, I'm grateful that she decided to spare me.
Wait a minute. You said everything was fine.
I lied. I had to. I didn't want to distract you from business, especially when there wasn't anything you could do.
About what?
Luke. He's in trouble again.
Are you the RA on Elwood Hoffman's floor? Yes, hello. I'm his probation officer. I need to keep an account of any frequent visitors to Elwood's room. So is there like a visitor's log, or need to get clearance from where? All right, the Residents Association. Okay, can I call them, or do I need to show up in person, or? All right, I'll give them a call. Thank you very much. Damn.
Who are you talking to?
Reg's old roommate. He has some of Reg's stuff from the film festival. He thought I might like it.
I cannot believe he's gone.
And I can't believe the guy that did it to him is running away free. I really wish that Casey could find who that M from the note was.
You know, there's a chance that guy might have nothing to do with Elwood dealing drugs, if he actually is dealing drugs.
Well, what else could "I've got you covered" mean?
Come on, it can mean a million things.
No, I don't think so. And if we can't get Elwood, at least we can go after his supplier.
I can't believe you're making me say this again, but we shouldn't be doing anything. The cops should.
But the cops haven't done anything, Noah. All they've done is arrest me for breaking and entering.
Well, you broke into Elwood's room, and you are lucky he didn't press charges.
Of course he didn't press charges. The last thing he wants are cops sniffing around his business, finding something that he doesn't want them to see.
Okay, what is it going to take for you to let this go? You almost went to jail, Luke. Now, you've got to just give it up before you get into something that even you can't talk your way out of.
Noah, our friend died. And he didn't have to.
I know that.
Well, maybe you're okay with letting the person responsible get away with murder. But I'm not.
Yes.
Hey, Matt. It's me. I'm at Al's. Where are you?
Boyfriend stand you up?
If you're talking about Matt, I'm sure there's a good reason for him not being here.
So he is your boyfriend?
I didn't call him that. You did. Is that your girlfriend?
Who?
It was Jade, wasn't it?
She's not my girlfriend.
All right. I just sleep with her.
I hope you weren't waiting long.
Not really.
I'm sorry.
Don't sweat it.
Too late. What's up, dude?
What's up with you? You look a little out of it.
I'm good.
Hope you weren't doing anything I wouldn't do.
Casey, it's me again. If you'd answer, I'd stop calling. It's not like we didn't have a fun time the other night. Why are you blowing me off? Answer your damn phone. Excuse me.
You okay?
Are you talking to me?
I just heard you on the phone.
Do you think one little DNA test gives you the right to eavesdrop on me?
No, you just sounded upset.
What do you care?
What is your problem?
Right now, you.
Look, I know you don't like me. I'm just trying to be nice.
Don't bother.
Do you try to turn off everyone you meet, or is all that rudeness just saved for me?
So, Spill, what's got you all hot and bothered and late to boot?
I had to run an errand.
An errand?
Yeah, it took a little bit longer than I thought it would, and I didn't want her to think that I'd forgot about her, so I ran all the way over here.
No, it's totally fine.
Oh, if it's not fine when I would show up late to meet you.
That's because Matt would never leave me hanging without a good reason.
So what's this good reason, huh? Doing a little business on the side?
What are you talking about?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Stop, Matt. Stop avoiding this question, okay?
What are you on his case for? He didn't do anything to you.
I'm just asking him a simple question.
No, you're not. You're harassing him. So why don't you quit being so nosy and just leave us alone?
As the World Turns is sponsored by CBS Watch Magazine. For your free subscription to CBS Watch Magazine, go to cbswatchmagazine.com and learn more about As the World Turns.
When you're on a diet, hungry is there to sabotage you every step of the way. That's why Weight Watchers created the brand new Momentum program. Now you can conquer hungry and other things that stop you from losing weight. Learn new strategies like choosing filling foods so you can resist temptation, lose weight, and keep it off. Show hungry who's boss. With the new Momentum program and free registration, the time to join is now. Weight Watchers. Stop dieting. Start living.
My fibromyalgia muscle pain is real, but I'm not the type of person to just lie down and quit. Not with all these people counting on me. I walked right in and asked my doctor about Lyrica. Lyrica is the #1 prescribed treatment for fibromyalgia pain, and it's not an antidepressant. Studies show Lyrica provides significant muscle pain relief in as early as 1 week for some patients. And with less pain, I know today is going to be a better day. Lyrica is not for everyone. Tell your doctor about any serious allergic reaction that causes swelling or affects breathing or skin or changes in eyesight, including blurry vision or muscle pain with fever or tired feeling. Some of the most common side effects of Lyrica are dizziness, sleepiness, weight gain, and swelling of hands and feet. Do not drink alcohol while taking Lyrica. You should not drive or operate machinery until you know how Lyrica affects you. Help for fibromyalgia pain can start here. Ask your doctor about Lyrica.
What's that?
It's an earthquake!
No, it's the Colgate 360 Sonic Power.
With sonic vibrations and a cheek and tongue cleaner. It cleans bacteria from teeth, gums, cheeks, and tongue for a healthier whole mouth clean. Colgate 360 Sonic Power.
When the itch disappears, when the odor is gone, when you feel clean and fresh, you can come back to your life. Vagisil medicated wipes. Bring yourself back.
Walt Disney Pictures presents The Jonas Brothers in an all-new 3D movie on February 27th.
You'll see that we really are a family, and we want to invite you to the family.
Disney's Jonas Brothers, the 3D concert experience. Rated G. February 27th in 3D theaters and IMAX 3D.
When cough and sneeze season arrives, bolster your immune system with a vitamin C that provides 24-hour immune protection. That's 24-hour immune protection. Ester C, the better vitamin C.
You can take the girl out of the rainforest, but you can't take the rainforest out of the girl.
That's why I love these new Aqua Essences from Airwick. Its fragrances smell so fresh and natural. It really takes me back. New Airwick Aqua Essences fragrances, inspired by water-based botanicals. Bring the fresh smell of nature into your home. New Aqua Essences fragrances, available in scented oils, aerosols, and Freshmatic. Airwick. It's good to be home.
A Follow the Money special investigation tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Tonight, Dave welcomes Kate Winslet.
That's why I love coming on the show, Dave.
Plus, don't miss Marv Albert sports bloopers. Tonight on Dave.
I wasn't talking to you, Allison. I was talking to Matt.
Yeah, talking to him in a way that you knew would get a rise out of me, and I would wish you would quit it.
You know, newsflash, Allison. Not everything is about you. Later.
Whoa. What was that?
That was just Casey being more of a jerk than usual.
I thought at least you guys were still friends.
No, Casey doesn't know how to be a good friend. If he did, he would stop trying to dig up dirt on you in some pathetic attempt to scare me off.
That explains the attitude last time I saw him.
What?
When I went to go look for you at the hospital, Casey started giving me the 3rd degree.
acting like I was trespassing or whatever. I felt like I was back at Statesville.
See what I mean? He's trying to make something out of nothing.
It doesn't bother me.
How could it not?
Because I know why he's doing it.
Because he's mad at me.
No, he's mad at himself for blowing it with you.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I don't. The guy is obviously not as cool with us hanging out as he said he was. Not that I blame him. And if I messed up a chance to be with you, I'd be kicking myself too.
Give me a break, okay? I was a little overwhelmed.
Give you a break? But my whole life, I thought my parents wanted nothing to do with me. Turns out I was right.
Come on, that's not fair. I didn't even know Rose was pregnant.
Yeah, and as soon as you did, you still didn't step up. So don't act like you care.
Damn it, Jade, I do.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, Jade.
I've been calling you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't talk. I have something important to do.
Did you want company?
What?
I could go with you.
No, but thanks.
What are you looking at?
I can't believe that Luke would put himself into a position to get arrested, especially after everything that happened.
If Elwood hadn't decided to drop the charges and Margot hadn't decided to go easy on Luke, Luke would be in jail right now.
Yeah, but why would he do it? What was in Elwood's room that was so valuable that Luke had to break into his room to get it?
Well, I told you about Luke's friend, Reg Addington.
The guy who overdosed.
Right. Luke is convinced that Elwood sold him the drugs that killed him.
Is that possible? Or is he just looking for someone to blame?
Well, Margot's no fan of Elwood's, but she says in this case, there's no evidence that he did anything wrong.
Yeah, but Luke thinks there is.
Yeah. And if Noah hadn't been there, I don't think Luke would have apologized, which was the only way he was going to get released. Thank God Noah convinced him to stop being stubborn, say he was sorry so he'd get the hell out of there.
What is going on with Luke? Does he just have too much time on his hands because he's not in school?
Well, he's very upset over the loss of his friend.
Yeah, but how does going to jail make that any better?
Now do you see why I didn't tell you?
It's like he's hell-bent on screwing things up for himself. And if he doesn't stop taking matters into his own hands, he might very well succeed.
I agree. And so does Noah. But I don't even think Noah can get him to listen to reason
Well,
right
someone has to get through to him. This insanity has to stop.
Noah, you said it yourself. We owe it to Reg to find the person responsible for his death.
Listen, I am just as upset about Reg's death as you are, but there are better ways to honor his memory.
Not better than finding the creep that did this to him.
That's for the police to do. They have training for this. You don't.
But they're not doing anything.
Oh, come on, just because we don't see a SWAT team up on the roof of the dorms doesn't mean they're not putting out feelers about who might be dealing drugs on campus. And if Elwood fits into that category...
If Elwood fits into that category? Noah, you were standing right next to me when we saw him giving Reg that poison.
We saw something, Luke. We don't know what it was. So let's give the cops a chance to go at this from their angle. And in the meantime, we can concentrate on something more constructive.
Like what? Doing some sort of peaceful protest outside Elwood's room?
I was thinking about using the foundation to do something in Reg's name. Like, you know, a drug program or a crisis hotlines. You know, something. God knows how many other kids are out there dealing with the same thing Reg did.
That sounds good.
So let's do it. I'll schedule a meeting with the board of directors and we can start brainstorming right away.
Fine. Fine, you tell me where and when, I'll be there.
Will you, though? I mean,
yes.
Will you stop trying to get Elwood and focus on something more positive? Since you followed every lead you had and it's gotten you nothing but the threat of jail time. Do you want to spend the next year behind bars?
You know I don't.
Except that there's nothing more that you can do right now. Please.
Hey, what's going on?
I finally figured it out. What? Elwood's potential supplier. M? I know who it is.
Hey, are you treating your rheumatoid arthritis but still having trouble with everyday things? Could Orencia help you? Talk to your doctor. I did. Listen for details about the Orencia Promise Program and this free copay card.
Can you open this? Fasten this? Oh, yes, I can. Orencia. It's an RA treatment that's proven to make a difference for many patients, including those who weren't helped enough by other treatments, relieving the symptoms of RA and controlling the advance of joint damage.
Do not take Orencia with another biologic medicine for RA due to an increased risk of serious infection. Orencia can cause serious side effects, including serious infections. Certain cancers have been reported. Tell your doctor if you are prone to or have any infection like an open sore or the flu. If you have a history of COPD, a chronic lung disease, Orencia may worsen your COPD. Thousands of RA patients have experienced Orencia. What about you? Go to Orencia.com or call 1-800-ORENCIA for more about Orencia and the Promise Program for new Orencia patients covered by private insurance. We'll pay your Orencia copay for 6 months. If you're not satisfied after 6 months, we'll pay your first copay of another RA medicine. Go online for the Orencia Promise Program. Talk to your rheumatologist. See if you can say, oh, yes, I can.
What makes Honey Bunches of Oats so special? It's the perfect combination of sweet and crispy. Kind of like us!
Our flakes are actually toasted. This one kind of looks like Abe Lincoln.
The Honey Baked Bunches are the real sweeties.
Wow. What's your favorite part? The sparkly flakes.
Those yummy bunches!
My favorite part? Eating it.
The magic's in the mix. Honey Bunches of Oats. Taste the joy we put in every spoonful. There's a box here with your name on it.
Lunch is ready.
Dragging yourself to eat lower sodium soup? Try Campbell's Healthy Request Soups.
Oh, yeah.
All made with lower sodium natural sea salt.
What's that taste? Taste. I like the taste of taste. It's tasty. It is tasty. It really is. It's good. It's so good.
There are cinnamon rolls. And then there are Pillsbury Grand Cinnamon Rolls, made with Cinnabon cinnamon. See the difference?
The North Pacific is the only place in the world where you'll find North Pacific cod. And that's the only fish you'll find in Wendy's Premium Fish Fillet Sandwich. Hand-cut and panko breaded. Wendy's Premium Fish Fillet Sandwich.
It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's.
Luke and I have actually decided to, but please handle it from now on, so...
You know, it wouldn't hurt to hear who Casey thinks it might be. Fine. I think it's Matt. O'Connor?
Your friend?
I'm not sure he is a friend.
Oh, yeah, what happened?
Nothing. We just don't hang out anymore. Well, why would you think it's him? I mean, well, his name starts with M, so there's that. But
Yeah,
besides...
no, I found him snooping around the hospital med room the other day.
Seriously? Did he see you?
Yes, yeah, and he gave me some lame excuse about waiting for Allison.
Wait, are he and Allison dating?
I don't know, and I don't care.
You don't care?
No, I don't.
Isn't that kind of sudden? I mean, you liked your Casey a lot.
Yes, dude, it's ancient history.
Well, do you have any other reasons to think that it might be Matt?
Well, I saw him this morning at Al's. He was late showing up to Allison.
Allison again.
Yes, and I kept asking him why he was late, and he just kept dodging the questions.
Oh, that proves it. He must be a drug dealer.
Yes, I know it's not a lot to go on.
It's nothing.
But he was in jail. Maybe he met other drug dealers there.
Yes, he was hanging out with some pretty sketchy guys.
Come on, even if it is him, guys, you can't prove it.
Not now, but if we set up a fake drug deal...
Because that approach worked so well for Elwood.
Yes, I know. Okay, yes, I know it went wrong with Elwood, but we had history. He knew I was going after him. He knew I wanted to nail him, so he had his guard up.
What makes you think it'll be any different with Matt now that you guys aren't friends anymore?
Because I won't be the setup man.
Oh, I'm not doing it. And I sure as hell hope you're not doing it either.
Yeah, I was thinking we could use someone he didn't know. Someone he would believe would want to buy drugs.
Do you have anyone in mind?
How'd you guess?
Stop following me.
Look, I know you don't want my advice, but if you let a guy walk all over you when you're 20, you're just setting yourself up to be disrespected the rest of your life. And I hate to say it, but given the chance to take advantage of a woman, most men will.
Like you took advantage of my mother.
That's not what I did.
But what do you call knocking her up and dumping her?
You know what? Think whatever you want about how I treated Rose. This is about how you let guys treat you, which should be a whole lot better than what I just witnessed.
Whatever.
Jade, I'm serious. You're a beautiful, intelligent young woman. You don't need someone like Casey Hughes making you doubt that.
Hey.
Jade, hey.
What's up?
I'm sorry about before. I had a lot on my mind.
Yeah, no kidding.
I want to see you.
Okay, that's a switch.
I'm at your aunt's house. I can wait here if you want me to.
Why not? I was on my way home anyway.
That was Casey, wasn't it?
I have to go.
Don't do it.
Do what?
Jump when he says jump.
Look, not that it's any of your business, but I'm only going to give him a piece of my mind.
How does our sweet little boy get expelled from college? When does he start breaking into dorm rooms and acting out in ways that I don't even understand?
I wish I knew.
I keep thinking about him when he was a little boy. How happy he was. Always smiling. Oh, always ready to give me a hug. Something shifted, and I don't even recognize him anymore. What could have triggered this? Do you think it was losing the election, or do you think it was something that happened before?
Maybe way before.
What do you mean?
Maybe this anger has always been with him, just like it was always with Damien.
I don't see much of Damien and Luke. I mean, they're biologically connected, of course, but you're his father. You're the one that he loves and trusts.
And I consider him my son just as much as I consider Ethan my son. But he's in trouble. And we have to do something about it.
Hey, I didn't know you guys would be here. You keeping Casey company for me? Well, you guys can go. We don't need a babysitter.
Actually, they need to stay.
I thought you wanted to see me.
Your cousin needs your help.
Why didn't you ask me yourself?
Because it was Casey's idea to bring you into this.
Into what?
Get ready. Casey thinks that Matt is the dealer behind the drugs that Elwood gave to Reg.
Matt O'Connor?
Yes, the guy's hiding something.
How do you know?
Oh, he doesn't. But Casey thinks that if we can get somebody to pretend to buy drugs for Matt, we'll know for sure if he's a dealer or not.
Your mom was right when she said I needed to look out for you.
What are you talking about?
You're in way over your head, Luke. The last thing you need to do is get involved with drug dealers.
Thank you.
No, all we need is proof that Matt's dealing. Once we have that, we can turn him over to the police.
Well, how are we going to do that? Whoa, is that why you called me over here? So I could play junkie to his dealer?
All you gotta say is you need a quick pick-me-up.
Why me?
Because Matt doesn't really know you. And something tells me you can be really convincing when you want to be.
Yeah, I'm not the only one.
Hey, listen, Jade, if you don't want to do this...
Hey, of course she does. You want to help Luke, don't you?
Sure. But he's the only reason I'm doing this.
Thank you. You should get going. I know for a fact Matt has the early shift at Yost.
Oh, you want me to do this now?
Well, he'll more likely make the deal when there's no witnesses.
Fine.
I'll walk you out. What's wrong?
You don't even know if Matt's the guy.
Well, that's why they're doing this.
Is it? Or is it just so Casey can settle a score with some guy who's dating Allison?
Jade, really, I want to thank you for doing this. If we can get Matt to implicate himself, we'll be that much closer to making things right.
Are you sure that's what this is about?
What else?
I don't know. Matt and Allie have been hanging out a lot.
I don't give a damn about them. For all I know, they both could be dealing.
I thought Allie was clean now.
Yeah, I don't know. Who cares?
Right. Yeah, who cares?
Hey, you guys coming or going?
We're going.
Yeah, I was wondering if we could stop by the hospital and pick up my paycheck. If you could just drop me off on the way.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Bye.
Bye.
Is something going on with those two?
Don't ask.
Dad, you're home.
Yeah, and from the sound of things, in the nick of time.
Mom told you.
Luke, you know I had to tell your father.
I hope things are finally under control.
They are.
No. No, they're not.
I didn't know you You work the day shift?
Yeah, I'm the relief guy. Jade, right?
Good memory. Matt, right?
What can I get you?
A beer. And hold the I told you so's.
How's that?
When we first met, you told me to stay away from Casey Hughes. I didn't listen.
What happened?
We hooked up, and then he dumped me flat.
Well, you know, Casey's not a real good bet for anything long-term, so...
Yeah, apparently I'm not either. What's wrong with me?
Don't beat yourself up. You probably didn't catch him at a good time, either.
What do you mean? He was on the rebound, or...?
Maybe.
But he and Allison weren't dating.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, and from what I hear, she has someone new. So, is it true? Are you and Allison official?
How's that beer?
Doing nothing to cheer me up. So you're the new guy.
I might be.
Great. So Allison's moved on, and Casey still doesn't want me. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have something stronger to lift my spirits, would you?
Like what?
Like something in non-liquid form?
Well, we don't serve food this early.
I wasn't talking about food.
Look, I'm sorry. I know it's none of my business.
It's about me, you're right.
No,
it's not.
It's not about you. And since you're dating Matt, I just
Again, I never said we were dating.
Well, are you with him or not?
Why do you care?
I just thought I'd give you a heads up. Matt might not be the guy you think he is.
You know, at first I thought you were just jealous, but now I'm starting to wonder.
I'm just trying to help you.
Funny, because it feels more like sabotage, and for the life of me, I can't understand why.
Are you making it easier for bacteria to grow on your dentures? You are if you use toothpaste instead of soaking them in Polident. Toothpaste is abrasive on dentures. Look, scratches where bacteria can collect and grow. And bacteria can cause bad breath. That's why I recommend replacing toothpaste with Polident. Only Polident is proven to clean without scratching and kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria. Don't scratch your dentures clean. Use Polident every day.
There's a place called Hidden Valley, where kids not only eat their vegetables, they can't get enough. Hidden Valley Ranch makes vegetables delectable. Now rediscover the delectable taste that could only come from Hidden Valley, the original ranch.
If you have a history of smoking and breathing problems, it could be COPD, which includes chronic bronchitis, emphysema, or both. Discover Spiriva, the only once-daily inhaled maintenance prescription that treats both forms of COPD. Spiriva significantly improves lung function to help you breathe better for a full 24 hours. And it's not a steroid. Spiriva is not a rescue inhaler. Tell your doctor about your medicines, even eye drops, and illnesses like glaucoma and urinary or prostate problems. These may worsen with Spiriva. The most common side effect is dry mouth. Others include constipation and problems passing urine. In the event your breathing suddenly worsens, your throat or tongue swells, you get hives, vision changes, or eye pain, stop taking Spiriva and call your doctor. Spiriva is one of many treatment options to consider with your doctor.
Make a habit of breathing better with Spiriva.
Hey, Clint boy, your hamburger helper?
Man, is that cheeseburger Mac?
Ooh, delish in the dish.
That's some good stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa.
1 pound, 1 pan, 1 tasty meal. 93% of those who tried Activia would recommend it.
Julia Tolbert, tell me your story.
Well, my irregularity was only occasional, and I honestly thought it was just a part of life.
What made you first try Activia?
I saw this ad, and I said, okay, I love yogurt, and hey, it worked.
Activia is clinically proven to help regulate your digestive system in 2 weeks when eaten every day.
Activia!
And now, try a delicious blend of cereal, fiber, and Activia yogurt. New Activia Fiber.
Serious sore throat sufferers know there's nothing stronger than Cepacol to stop sore throat pain seriously fast.
I do!
In lozenge or spray, Cepacol stops pain fast.
Throughout your day, you can't wait to get home. But once you're there, waiting becomes a pleasure. Goya Yellow Rice, a savory meal in just minutes. If it's Goya, it has to be good.
When we invest in our home, it has to be money well spent. When it came time to tackle the bathroom, we chose Bathfitter. It was a much better value than traditional remodeling, and they got the job done in one day, with no mess and no hassle. 2 years later, our bathroom still looks brand new. If it says Bathfitter, you know you're getting a first-rate product and a smart investment for your home.
Bathfitter, North America's top choice for one-day bath remodeling. Call 1-866-884-4119.
Sometimes your day is complicated enough. When you get home, keep things simple. Goya extra virgin olive oil, imported from Spain. Who thought such taste could be enjoyed so easily? If it's Goya, it has to be good.
All new. Is your man a little touchy about his problem areas? In our Human Lab Man Shaping, Queer Eyes Kyan Douglas has instant fixes for big bellies, flat butts, even man boobs.
Today at 2 on CBS 2.
E.T. at the Oscars and inside the Vanity Fair party. Next E.T.
Will one tribe make a crucial comeback? It's gonna fall! New Survivor, CBS Thursday.
Sabotage. You think I'm blowing this whole thing up just to be mean?
I don't know. You keep going out of your way to make me doubt my own judgment. Why is that?
I'm worried about you.
Right.
Well, obviously we're not friends anymore, but that doesn't mean I want you to get hurt.
That is funny.
What?
You not wanting me to get hurt.
I know I messed things up between us.
There's nothing to mess up.
Right. I just feel I owe it to you to warn you about Matt.
What now?
I hate to say it, but I think Matt's doing some business on the side that isn't pretty.
What are you talking about?
Drugs.
That's crazy. Matt wouldn't risk going back to prison.
Well, you'd be surprised what you would do for enough money.
Okay. What proof do you have?
The other day, here in the hospital, he was hanging out a little close to the med supply room.
He was looking for me.
Yeah, he told me that too, and I don't buy it. He told you that, right?
That's what I know. What else do you have on him?
Well, earlier today, he was dodging every question I threw at him.
Are you kidding me?
If he had nothing to hide, why would he avoid answering me?
Maybe because he agrees with me that what he does is none of your business.
Yeah, whatever. We'll find out what he's up to soon enough.
Whoa, what does that mean? What did you do? Did you rig something up to make Matt look bad?
No, that's not what I'm doing at all.
You know what? You're not trying to help me at all. You're just trying to turn me off Matt because you're jealous. But, you know, give it up, because it's not gonna work.
So let me get this straight. You found pills in Reg's pocket after he died, and instead of going to the police, you tried to plant them on Elwood.
Because he's the one that gave Reg the drugs in the first
Only when the cops searched him, they didn't find anything illegal on him.
Yeah, because we thought that Elwood was onto Casey.
And then you tried to break into Elwood's room.
Yes, because I was looking for the drugs that Elwood had hidden.
What were you thinking, Luke?
Okay, Dad, you know what? Maybe it wasn't my best move.
Maybe?
Look, someone who I really care about lost their life, Dad.
Are you hearing this?
I told you he was in trouble.
I'm not in trouble. I'm just trying to get some justice
You were
for my
trying,
friend.
but you're done.
What do you mean?
You're done with it. You're out of it.
No, Dad, I can't just stop.
No, you can and you will. Let the cops handle this. You're done with it. Understand?
Do you need another one?
I told you what I needed.
What makes you think that I can get it for you?
Because people talk.
What people?
Don't worry. I'm not going to say anything.
There's nothing to say. I don't do drugs, and I sure as hell don't sell them, and I don't know who gave you the idea that I did.
Casey. He put her up to this, didn't he?
What are you talking about?
Jay doesn't want drugs for herself. She wants you to sell them to her so Casey can prove his point.
Which is?
That you're a bad guy who's no good for me.
You think this is about you?
Isn't it?
I'm not even talking to Casey.
Right.
Look, he dumped me, okay? And I'm a little down about it, so I wanted to score a little pick-me-up. You'd know all about that, wouldn't you? What was it, crack? No, I forget your drug of choice.
You don't even know me.
I know what Casey told me about how messed up you were.
He said that. To you.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably trashing me to some new girl as we speak.
Hey, if you're looking for a pick-me-up, you might want to get it someplace else because you're not going to find it here.
Fine. No, I've had enough lectures for one day.
Well, that's too bad, because you're about to get one more.
So you're saying that Casey was in possession of drugs that you found on the victim?
Yeah. But he put them in Elwood's backpack.
Why?
Because we wanted to prove that Elwood was one that sold Reg the drugs.
But there was nothing in Elwood's backpack. I checked it myself, remember?
Well, we figured that Elwood got suspicious when he ran into Casey. Maybe he found the drugs, hid them somewhere.
Drugs that should have been left in the victim's pocket in the first place.
Yeah, well, I get that now.
A little too late.
We tried to bring the pills to you. That's why we broke into Elwood's room.
And whose brilliant idea was that, yours or Casey's? Oh, I'm sorry. I forget. You two work as one now, rigging elections and destroying criminal evidence.
Well, someone should try to get the guy responsible for Reg's death.
But not you, Luke. It is not your job. Is this as disturbing to you as it is to me?
I am completely at a loss here.
Look, we're hoping, now that you've heard the whole story, that you'll let the boys off with a warning. Yeah, well, there's one thing missing.
What?
The drugs. If you don't have them and they're not in Elwood's backpack, then where are
they? Relieve your worst cold symptoms fast with Theraflu Daytime Warming Relief. The power of Theraflu with a warming sensation that instantly soothes and comforts. Theraflu, good to be back.
Few things are more tragic than watching a fabulous essential die a slow death in the wash. That's why you want this essential, Tide Total Care. It goes beyond cleaning to help keep your clothes like new. Unbelievable, right, ladies? Even after 30 washes, the Tide Total Care outfit is perfect, and the other is sad. Thank you, ladies. And the best part is the guarantee. If you're not happy, you'll get your money back. So help keep all your everyday essentials like new and try Tide Total Care.
The fine mist of Febreze works as well in the air as it does on fabrics.
Hello!
Eliminating odors and leaving freshness that surrounds you like never before. In fabrics and in the air, it's a breath of fresh air.
Once a month, you pay the phone bill, feed the orchid, visit Aunt Agnes. You can also do something important for your bones. Help prevent and treat postmenopausal osteoporosis with once a month Actonel in a single monthly dose. Actonel is proven to help reverse bone loss and can help increase bone strength to help prevent fractures. You should not take prescription Actonel if you have low blood calcium, severe kidney disease, or cannot sit or stand for 30 minutes. Follow dosing instructions carefully. Stop taking Actonel and tell your doctor if you experience difficult or painful swallowing, chest pain, or severe or continuing heartburn, as these may be signs of serious upper digestive problems. Promptly tell your doctor if you develop severe bone, joint, or muscle pain, or if you develop dental problems, as rarely jaw problems have been reported. Once a month, you get your favorite magazine, have a girls' night out, and you can also do something important to help protect your bones. Ask your doctor about once a month Actonel.
Hot waffles. The smell of warm maple syrup.
You know the smell after it rains? That's it.
Whatever scents fill your household, Tidy Cat Scoop neutralizes the odors of multiple cats. New Tidy Cat Scoop. Keep home smelling like home.
Our special limited time offer has just been extended. Stay tuned for details.
I'm Marie Osmond, and I was overweight. I mean, I procrastinated until finally I said, do something that's a no-brainer for me. Then
I got Nutrisystem.
Introducing the all-new Nutrisystem with flexible new programs personalized to meet your individual needs. And now more food choices than ever, featuring 80 wildly decadent new recipes.
Nutrisystem helped me get smart again.
And Nutrisystem is healthy weight loss.
I lost 45 pounds on the Nutrisystem program.
Order your first 4 weeks of food now and get an extra 28 meals absolutely free. Plus, lock in these low prices for all of 2009, and your shipping is free. And Nutrisystem costs hundreds less than other weight loss programs.
8 years to put it on and only 4 months to take it off.
Order now and get a week of meals absolutely free. And lock in your pricing for all of 2009. This offer ends soon, so call or click now.
I have no idea where the drugs are.
The last thing you know, Casey had them and he allegedly put them in Elwood's backpack.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Why wouldn't he?
Well, I don't know. Why wouldn't he go sell them and make some easy cash?
Oh, come on, Margot. Casey wouldn't do that.
Sometimes I don't know what my son wouldn't do.
I know the feeling.
What I need from you two is promise me you will stop playing cowboy and you'll let this go.
That is fine by me.
But what if we can find something that the cops can't? What if we can find someone who's involved or something? Don't we owe it to Reg?
Are you trying to get thrown in jail, Luke?
Dad, I'm just saying.
You are looking at obstruction of justice charges, as well as the reinstatement of breaking and entering charges, and I can add to that aiding and abetting for stealing the evidence in the first place. You actually helped the person who was responsible for this to get away. Now, I am willing to let you both off the hook on one condition. One condition. You walk away from this now. No matter if you have access to something or somebody that was connected to it. If you do, you contact me immediately, and you let it go. Is that clear?
Crystal.
Is that clear, Luke?
Fine.
Get them both out of here before I change my mind.
Thank you, Margot.
Yes, thank you for letting him do the right thing and bringing him down here. Oh, my God.
Casey. Who are you to tell me how to live my life? You're not my father. You're a technicality.
Forget the dad stuff, okay? As a man, I can't stand by and watch you mess yourself up over some jerk who isn't worth it.
No, I'm not messing anything up.
And you're also not getting any respect from Casey Hughes, right? When you hook up with guys who treat you like dirt, then dump you, it's a vicious cycle. It only makes you feel worse about yourself. And if you're trying to score some dope to make you feel better...
You don't know how I feel or what I think.
I know you can't feel good if you're turning to drugs.
Like I said, none of your business.
Jade, I care about you.
About me?
Yes, about you. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true.
No, just forget about it, okay? I don't need you. I can do fine on my own.
Not if you're buying drugs.
So what are you gonna do, arrest me?
Not this time.
Oh, thanks. You're the best, Dad.
Casey? Casey, are you home?
What's up? Where'd you get that?
From your backpack.
But I didn't put
Don't
that
even
in.
pretend you don't know what it is. How did it
Mom,
get here?
I don't know.
But I bet she does.
With most lightweight lotions, you don't get far before your dry skin comes back. Eucerin Smoothing Essentials. All the dry skin relief of Eucerin in a fast-absorbing, light-textured lotion.
So great feeling skin lasts beyond the bedroom. The wonderful sensation of smoothing essentials. Only from Eucerin.
They tickle, they tease, and you sneeze. Maybe it's time to ask your doctor about Singulair. While many allergy medicines block histamine, Singulair blocks leukotrienes, an underlying cause of nasal allergy symptoms. And that's how Singulair works differently. One pill, once a day. Side effects are generally mild and vary by age and may include headache, ear infection, sore throat, and upper respiratory infection. Singulair, a different way to treat allergies.
If you eat Kashi Go Lean for breakfast, you'll also have to add all these vitamins and minerals to get what you need every day. Or just eat Total. It has 100% of the daily value of 11 nutrients and delicious flakes, real cranberries, and crunchy oat clusters. Total. Are you getting 100%? Compare your cereal at TotalCereal.com and get a free sample.
Diabetes scared me to death. There's so much to learn. I just shut down. But Liberty walked me through it all. Like when I test at night or after I eat. Makes a big difference.
A good diet and testing your blood sugar regularly can help you manage, even reduce the risk of complications. That's why Liberty offers a wide selection of most brand name meters and all the help you need to understand your meter. If you're over 65, have diabetes, and are on Medicare, call now and we'll send you a free meter. It offers alternate site testing, so you can test on your arm. No more pricking your fingers, so it's less painful.
It makes a big difference.
And to make it even less painful, the cost of your diabetes testing supplies may be covered by Medicare. Join over 1 million others who have chosen Liberty Medical. Call now and get your free meter. Plus, for a limited time, get a free cookbook when you join.
Call 1-866-946-0915. 1-866-946-0915.
Hey, you don't have to be a man to love Manwich. You don't have to be a witch either, it's true. You just have to love a fun, tasty dinner. And wearing some of that dinner on you. Make tonight a Manwich night.
What do I know?
Oh, come on. You can't tell me you came over here just to talk.
Yeah, I did.
Stop lying. I know you came over here to make sure Matt's setup worked.
The only setup I know about is the one that you and Jane had going against Matt.
All right, listen, both of you. I don't know what's going on between you, but I do know that I have to speak to my son. So, Allison, if you would excuse us, please.
No, she needs to stay. She knows more about this than I do.
What are you talking about?
You went straight to Matt and told him I was on to him, didn't you?
Yeah, you're right. I did. I thought he had the right to know that the guy he thought was his friend was trying to get him sent back to prison.
Oh,
what?
Oh, so what? You told him I was onto him, and he came over here and set those pills in my bag? Or did you sneak over here and do it yourself?
You really think I would do that?
Yeah, I do.
Can I get anyone a drink?
I'm fine. I don't want anything.
You know what? You're pretty negative for a guy who should be grateful. Margot, she went easy on you, and this is the second time she's done it.
Dad, I am very grateful to Margot. And I'm very grateful to both of you. But I can't be jumping up and down for joy when there's a murder that's been committed and we're still nowhere near close enough to figuring out who did it.
Oh, come on. We may never be.
Then what? No, am I just supposed to let this go?
Yes, you are. You've wasted enough time messing up this investigation.
I didn't mess anything up.
You tampered with evidence.
I was trying to help.
Yeah, and you may have ruined any chance of solving the case.
Well, thanks for your support, Dad.
Your mother and I have always supported you, and look at all the good that it did.
Holden.
No, hold on here. Ever since you got expelled, you have done nothing but waste time. You need to figure out what you're going to do with your life, Luke.
You're still angry about the election?
Yeah, you stuffed ballot boxes. You trashed your life just to win an election. Don't you want to make up for that? Don't you want to do that for yourself? Don't you want everyone else to know that your life isn't a big waste?
Is that what you think?
You need to get focused, Luke. Forget the killer. Find a job or find a school that'll take you back. Forget this nonsense and move on with your life.
Yes, sir.
Promise me this. You will give it up. No more cops and robbers. You got it?
You got it. You sure that coffee is strong enough for you?
Aren't you supposed to be working?
I told you. I'm the relief bartender. I'm done relieving.
Well, good for you, but I kind of want to be by myself.
Is Casey here? Or did he dump you for real this time after you blew his little scam?
What do you want?
I want you to give a message to your boyfriend.
He's not my boyfriend.
Whatever he is. Just tell him that payback's a two-way street.
What's that supposed to mean?
He tried to set me up. You should expect the same in return.
Is that a threat?
See it any way you want. Just make sure he gets the message. Oh, just so you know, when a guy uses a girl to do his dirty work or just for sex, that's usually all he's interested in. So I hope you aren't expecting a ring anytime soon.
You okay?
I remember when Damien wanted to take him away from us. I was so sure that I could be a better father if I just had a chance.
You have been. You are the best father Luke could have ever hoped for.
I don't know about that. I think I've been too easy on him. Trying to be his friend. I've overlooked problems instead of dealing with them head on. I just didn't want him to regret choosing me over his own father.
He doesn't regret it.
I don't know. It's pretty hard on him. I'm just scared.
Me too. But hopefully laying down the law was the push he needed to get his life back on track.
I'll be right.
So, what, you're never gonna talk to me again?
I just can't believe you ratted me out again. First the dean, now my parents.
Look, I'm just trying to help you.
Help me. Help me. You know what? It's funny, Noah. Every time you try to help me, it just makes things worse.
Yeah, well, maybe things need to get worse before they can get better.
Well, that sounds like a page out of Holden Snyder's Handbook for Delinquent Children.
You know what? Your dad cares about you. A lot.
I know he does. But even if he thinks that I'm wasting my life, I can't pretend that this murder never happened and start filling out applications for schools.
But why? When you can't even do anything else?
But I don't think I can't do anything else. And I don't think you do either.
I told you before, I can't lose you.
Noah, don't you get it? That could have been me.
You don't do drugs.
Yeah, but I drank. It's pretty much the same thing. And I remember how it felt back then, how all I wanted was to forget. And if somebody had offered me a way out, like they offered Reg, I would have taken it.
Yeah, well, Reg wouldn't want you to sacrifice yourself for him.
That's not what I'm doing. But I can't just forget this happened.
So that promise you just made to your dad, no intention of keeping that?
Noah, I can't. And if you don't know that, then you never really knew me.
I can't believe after everything that we have been through together that you
Come on, I know Matt's behind this. And if I had any doubts before, I don't anymore.
Matt is not dealing drugs, and I am not helping him.
No? Maybe you're too busy being psyched you have your own personal supplier now.
You're really that mad at me for going out with Matt?
I am not jealous.
You know what? I really don't care who is jealous of whom. All I know is that my son is going back to jail if I don't get a valid excuse why these pills are in your backpack. Now, would you two please just stop sniping at each other and tell me what the hell is going on?
On the next As the World Turns.
What did I do?
This!
Oh, that.
stop tacos falling over.
¿Qué tal que tuviera una base plana?
All Del Paso stand and stop. Fruit Genius, Mexican style.
Green Giant vegetables, picked at the peak of perfection and frozen fast to lock in nutrients, making them
As nutritious as fresh.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giants.
I know rheumatoid arthritis is painful, but I didn't know it could attack my joints.
Scientists believe that in moderate to severe RA, your immune system can cause serious damage.
But Enbrel enables me to fight progressive joint damage.
Enbrel works on your immune system to suppress inflammation, help relieve pain and fatigue, and keep joint damage from getting worse.
Enbrel gives me energy to do many of the things I love.
Because prescription Enbrel suppresses your immune system, it may lower your ability to fight infections such as the flu. So don't start it if you have one. Serious, sometimes fatal events have occurred, including viral, bacterial, and fungal infections, tuberculosis, lymphoma, and nervous system and blood disorders. Tell your doctor if you're prone to infections, have any open sores, have had hepatitis B, have been treated for heart failure, or if while on Enbrel, you experience persistent fever, bruising, bleeding, or paleness.
Ask your rheumatologist and envision your possibilities with Enbrel.
The answer's 12, Mom. Mom?
When your sinuses are blocked with pressure and congestion, everything seems harder. Rush.
Rush.
Everything seems harder when your sinuses are blocked. Nothing works faster on nasal congestion than the medicine in Sudafed OM nasal spray. Sudafed OM. Unblock your head.
Oh boy, smelly sneakers. No smell?
Odor Eaters destroys odor on contact.
Nothing.
Cushions feet too. Odor Eaters, insoles, powder, and spray.
Well, the first thing we do when we come up here is take her out to eat.
I love when they come visit, and so do my roommates.
Try our new 4-cheese stuffed Mezzaluda ravioli with shrimp and white wine cream sauce or with grilled sausage, starting at $9.95 at Olive Garden.
Why let heartburn stop you when you can stop heartburn? Just one Zantac with a cool mint sensation can knock it out all day or all night for strong, lasting relief. Heartburn, attack it. Zantac.
Okay, listen up. I'm reworking the menu. Mayo, corn dogs, you are so out of here.
The complete balanced nutrition of Ensure with 24 vitamins and minerals, antioxidants, and omega-3s.
Ensure, nutrition in charge.
What can 2.5 Men teach you?
I was with another woman, but all I could think about was you.
This is a perfect first job for him.
First job? I think you're looking at the birth of a career.
I was just on my way down to the Sand Dollar. It's ladies' night.
What do you say, Alan? You can get in for half price.
TV's #1 comedy.
Cooking for dummies. No offense, Jake. I'm actually cooking for everybody.
2.5 Men. CBS tonight.
CBS Tuesday. U.S. Mail.
It's addressed to me. He died getting me this. The artist, she's starting to be recognized.
Moved to Arizona about 10 years ago.
We're going to Arizona.
Saddle up.
Sheriff, I think he lost a contact.
Beans. Mongo like beans.
Mongo. NCIS is on the trail.
You got company.
Head for the rocks.
Boss, you okay? Boss.
New NCIS, CBS Tuesday.
I'm Tim Misney. I've represented the injured victim in our hometown for over 3 decades. If you or a loved one took the diabetes drug Avandia,